Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I've had a few things going on in my life. First thing is I got a haircut. I think it's so cute. It's like an asymmetrical PC bob. I wanted it to be kind of like edgy, kind of messy, and that's exactly what I got. So I think it's so pretty and I love it. I'm like loving it so much. Okay, second thing is I went back to night shift. So I work day shift at the hospital. I'm a nurse. I don't know if some of you guys don't know me, but I went back to night shift. So that's kind of a big deal. Like, I mean, it's like a whole lifestyle change, and so I'm really excited about it because like I have a lot of friends that work nights, and it's just like a real cool atmosphere, and so I'm really excited about it. Okay, that's the two big things I've had going on. And so I was at the mall the other day and I saw the Too Faced foundation sitting out, and I really wasn't trying to buy no other foundations, but I came home and ordered it. And so I got the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, and this is infused with peach and sweet fig cream, and it smells like peaches. So, and then the powder is the Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder, and this is also infused with peach and sweet fig cream. So this line is basically like part of the peach line that they have, and this I bought it because when I swatched it in Sephora, the color match was so perfect, and it just made my hand look so flawless. So I just went ahead and picked it up. So I'm gonna wear it the next 8 hours, and if you want to see me applying it and then wearing it and coming back in 8 hours and letting you know how it wore, then just go ahead and keep watching. All right, so this is the container it comes in, and then it's got like the pump on it. I don't necessarily like those pumps, but I can deal with it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and dip into the foundation and then just start applying it. I'm really going light with this foundation because it's a matte finish, and so I don't like to go like too crazy because if you do, it's going to start getting really cakey. Okay, so I just figured I'd talk to you while I'm putting this on. So basically, a lot of people were saying that it leaves like a glowy, dewy finish, but if you give it a few seconds to dry, it's going to dry down to like a powder finish. So I think that's kind of like where they were going with this whole thing, is they were trying to do like almost like a liquid to powder thing, like even with their bronze or even with their highlighters and blushes and stuff. I think that was kind of like what they were going for in this. So even though like people say it leaves like a dewy finish, if you give it a few seconds, it is going to dry down to a really matte finish, and you're not going to have like a glow or anything. So that's just one thing I wanted to throw in there while I'm applying this. Another thing is I didn't use a brush for this because I would never do that on a matte foundation because it sticks to my baby hairs on my face. Okay, I'm going to come up close so you can look at it. It looks really good. My pores are biggest right here, and I did put some Professional right here, and that's it. But I think it looks really good. If you are a dry skin person, I don't know that I would use this. If I did, I would use like some oil like on my skin first because it is super dry. Like, I mean, it gives like a really nice matte dry finish. So if that's what you're looking for, then that's good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer real quick, and then I'll do the powder. Okay, so the powder comes in this little container, and you open it up, and then you got your powder in there. And what I do is I just shake some out into the container. I already have got it in here, and it looks so good. It's got like a peach smell to it, and somehow, I don't know how, but I tasted my hand at after I left Sephora, and it was sweet, like peach. This is the softest powder I've ever felt in my life. Like, I don't even have to tap it in. I can just lightly go over it. And I just use the powder to erase my pores. Okay, so that's how it looks all powdered. I think it looks great. I think like I have like this perfect matte face. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my other products and I'll tell you how they applied too. And then you can see them like if you think they're patchy or whatever. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so it's about 2 o'clock right now. So I'll check in tonight around 10 o'clock. That's when I get home from my son's class tonight. And so we'll see how it does. That's about 8 hours worth of wear, which is about all I care about anyway. I mean, 8 hours is long enough. If it can hold up that long, then I'm happy with it. So I like the way that it applied. I like the way my other products applied over it. I think they look really good. Everything looks smooth. I'm really happy so far. We'll see how it wears throughout this next 8 hours. All right, so I'll check back in tonight. All right, bye. All right, guys, so it's about 10 o'clock at night now. And so that's been 8 hours since I put the foundation on. And I'm going to come up close so you can look at it. It's not oily at all. Maybe like right here it might look a little bit oily, but that's probably where I put highlighter because I think I just hit the highlighter right on my eyebrow. So I really think that's just where it's highlighter. But this is like not oily at all. I mean, it's super matte still. Like all my other powders are holding up over top of it. And I was just like looking really flawless like the whole time I was gone. I kept looking at my skin. So this is like some miracle foundation. Like I'm loving it. I don't know about far as like my breakouts and stuff. Like I have to see just how my skin takes it, but as of right now, it looks really good. If it were to do something crazy like break my skin out, I'll leave that down below in the description box. I'll go back to this video and add it if that's, if that occurs. But the Born This Way foundation doesn't hurt my skin at all. And so I'm figuring that this probably won't bother it either. But anyway, so I really like the foundation. It's definitely a thumbs up for me. Probably going to be, like, if I want a full face of makeup, my go-to foundation. This one and the Born This Way, weirdly enough, it's like both Too Faced. But both of those, like, the Born This Way for my, like, glowy, dewy days and the Peach Perfect for the, like, glam days. So anyways, thank you for stopping by and watching. Don't forget to leave me a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye. This is fucking terrible.